Good morning everyone. I, Vikas Sharma, welcome you all to the virtual class of the JBS Kannauj. This is the second video for the class 12th student for the chapter 3 matrices. In the last video, we have discussed 3 points. What is matrix? How to represent a matrix in a general form and the types of matrices. Now few points in the types of matrices which we have discussed was row matrix, column matrix and square matrix. Now we are starting the remaining part of the types of matrices. One point I have written here, diagonal elements of a matrix. This is very important point. Diagonal elements of a matrix. What is the meaning of the diagonal elements of a matrix? To understand this point, let us consider an example. The definition of the diagonal of a matrix, diagonal elements of a matrix is those elements of a given matrix, for which I is equals to J. In the last class we have discussed this whole matrix in a general form can be represented by this also. A equals to the elements is equals to Aij, and what is the order? 3 row are there and 3 columns are there, then Aij 3 by 3. Definitely 3 by 3 is there, so 9 elements are there here, and in these 9 elements, which elements are said to be the diagonal elements? So the definition of the diagonal elements is those elements for which I is equals to J, meaning that I equals to J means that the value of an I and value of J must be same. See, in these 9 elements, how many elements having I is equals to J? You can see here, okay, this is your 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. For these all 3 elements I and J are same, so we can say that AA1, AA2 and AA3 are the diagonal elements of a square matrix, this 3 by 3. Getting the point? Okay. So now the diagonal elements of a square matrix can be defined as it is those elements of a square matrix for which I is equals to J. We have considered here a square matrix. What will be happen? Now a general question arises here. Let us consider another matrix B having A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, and this is the 2 by 3 order matrix. In a square matrix, these are said to be the diagonal elements. The first question is mine, do we have any diagonal elements in this matrix B? Yes, the diagonal elements is available in the every matrices. The condition is given that those elements for which I is equals to J are said to be the diagonal elements of a square matrix. See where I equals to J is there. This 2 elements having I is equals to J. So what is the diagonal elements of these matrix? The diagonal elements of this matrix is A11 and A22. Diagonal elements A11 and A22. And what are the diagonal elements here? A11, A22 and A33. The three diagonal elements are here and here two diagonal elements are here. Now I am concluding this point. Diagonal elements of a square matrix, those elements for which I is equals to j are there, are said to be the diagonal elements of the square matrix. Okay. The next point. This is the diagonal elements of a square matrix. Now I am going to discuss diagonal matrix. What is diagonal matrix? Diagonal matrix. To understand the diagonal matrix, we need to understand which elements are known as the diagonal elements. That's why we have discussed in the previous point what is diagonal matrix. What is diagonal elements? Now diagonal matrix, a square matrix. This is very important point. Diagonal matrix, a square matrix in which the elements except the diagonal elements. A square matrix in which elements except then the diagonal elements, or in other words we can also say elements other than the diagonal elements are zero. Other than the diagonal elements are zero, but it must be a square matrix. Be very careful here in the case of diagonal elements. In the diagonal elements is available in every matrix. It is available in the square matrix, it is available in the non-square matrix. But while talking about the diagonal matrix, the definition is there, those square matrices for which the elements other than the diagonal elements are zero. First of all, let us consider the general form. Can we say here, let Aij, A is a matrix whose element is given by Aij, and be a square matrix of order m by m. M by m. What I told you, definitely here Aij or Aii, or we can say Ajj. Here I and J both are same. These are said to be the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements. Now, Aij. Now here the two are the different here. I and J both are different. Then what must be there? All Aij must be equals to 0. All Aij must be equals to 0 for all I and J. For all I and J. This is the general form of the diagonal matrix. With an example, it can be easily, you can easily understand here. Let A11, A22, A33, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a 3 by 3 order matrix where all the elements except the diagonal elements, all the elements except the diagonal elements are 0 are said to be the diagonal matrix. This whole matrix in general form, how we have written here, A equals to Aij, M by M be a square matrix, 3 by 3 is a matrix, where what is the diagonal? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. It can be represented by II or JJ. This is the diagonal element, and except the diagonal elements, those elements for which I and J are not equal must be 0 for all I and J. Getting the point? This is the meaning of the diagonal matrix. Again, I am repeating the definition of the diagonal matrix. A square matrix in which all the elements except the diagonal elements are 0 are said to be the diagonal matrix. Clear? Okay. Scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. Scalar matrix definition is here. A diagonal matrix a diagonal matrix. What is the meaning of diagonal matrix? You need to understand the point. Diagonal matrix means all the diagonal elements are same, and except the diagonal elements, all elements are 0. So what is the scalar matrix? We can see here the definition: a diagonal matrix in which all the diagonals are same. A diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements are same. The meaning is that suppose we have taken 1, so definitely here it will be 1, here it will be your 1. Now it is 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0. I'm taking an example of the diagonal matrix. A diagonal matrix, what was the definition? Except the diagonal elements. Except the diagonal elements. All elements are 0. All elements are 0. So this is diagonal matrix. Here the diagonal elements are not same. But when these diagonal elements will be same, that can be 1, that can be 5, that can be 7. Let us 7. Let it is your 7. Anything, but it must be same. Let it be A. So these kind of the diagonal matrix are said to be the scalar matrix. Clear to everyone? What is a scalar matrix? A diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements are same are said to be the scalar matrix. Clear? Next point. Identity matrix. A diagonal matrix, again I am repeating, a diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements are 1. A diagonal matrix in which all the diagonal elements are 1. All the diagonal elements are 1. Now, see the differences between all these three matrices. In diagonal matrix, this diagonal element can be anything. But when these diagonal elements all become same, this becomes a scalar matrix. And when it becomes 1, 1 only 1, so it becomes an identity matrix. And there is a special representation for the identity matrix. It is denoted by I. Identity matrix is denoted by I. Or this general form, this matrix is the order 3 by 3. This can be also represented by I3. Suppose anywhere it is written I3, it means that it is an identity matrix of order 3 by 3. From now onwards, if anywhere it is written I3 in the case of matrices, then you have to understand that it is a matrix of the order 3 by 3. Similarly, if it is your I2, then it is a square mat. It is identity matrix of order 2 by 2. Clear? I am repeating each and every point which we have discussed today, and earlier also types of matrices. What was the row matrix? A matrix having only one row, that is said to be the row matrix. A matrix having only one column is said to be the column matrix. A square matrix, a matrix in which the number of rows and the number of columns are same, are said to be the square matrix. Now, after square matrix, diagonal elements, this is very important point, I have written in the note point there. Those elements of a matrix for which I is equals to j are said to be the diagonal elements. Now the diagonal matrix, for B to be a diagonal matrix, it must be a square matrix in which all the diagonal elements except the diagonal elements, all elements are 0, are said to be the diagonal matrix. And when diagonal matrix, all the diagonal elements become same, that becomes a scalar matrix. And if all the elements of a diagonal elements, if all the elements of a matrices, if it becomes 1, then it becomes the identity matrix. Identity matrix is generally denoted by I, and this 3, 2 represents the order of the identity matrix. Okay. Upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. The definition of the upper triangular matrix is a matrix in which all the elements below the diagonal elements are zero. See, what is the definition? A matrix in which all the elements below the diagonal elements again it is coming here. What is the diagonal elements? Again I am repeating, those elements for which I equals to j. So you need to identify which elements are the diagonal elements, and below that diagonal elements, whatever the elements are there, if all the elements are zero, then these type of matrices are said to be the upper triangular matrix. Let us consider an example. Can we say in this given matrix these elements are said to be the diagonal elements? And what is the definition? All the elements below the diagonal elements. This is the above diagonal elements, this is below the diagonal elements. We are not concerned about what elements are above the diagonal elements. It is zero or non-zero, doesn't matter. Only the matter point is that below the diagonal elements, if all the elements are zero, are said to be the upper triangular matrix. Clear? Next is your lower triangular. Lower triangular matrix. This is the vice versa of the previous one. All the elements above the diagonal elements, if it is zero, then it is said to be the lower triangular matrix. Clear? So these two matrices, again I am repeating, upper triangular matrix, a matrix in which the elements below the diagonal elements are zero, are said to be the upper triangular matrix, and lower triangular matrix, a matrix in which all the elements above the diagonal elements are zero, are said to be the lower triangular matrix. So say this is a very confusing point. If you are taking upper, then lower will be zero. If you are taking lower, then upper will be zero. Make it clear here. Okay? So these are the types of matrices which we have discussed. Okay, now coming to the equality of matrices. Equality of matrices. There is a certain criteria to be two matrices can be equal. Two matrices can be equal. Let us consider if A is a matrix Aij be a order of m by n, and B is a matrix of order p by q. Then two matrices can be equal only when The first criteria is there. Their order must be same. Their order must be same. Order must be same. It means that this is the row, this is the column, this is the row, this is the column. Then this row and row must be same. What is the meaning here? M must be equals to P and N must be equals to Q. If their orders are same, then only we can say that their two matrices can be equal. The second point, their corresponding elements must be same. Now what are the corresponding elements? What are the elements of the first matrix? The elements of the first matrix is Aij, and the element of the second matrix is Bij. Then Aij and Bij must be same for all I and j. For all I and j. It means every corresponding element must be same. Every corresponding element means A11 of the first must be same to the B11. A52 must be same to the B52. Their corresponding elements must be same for the both matrices. If these two criteria is satisfied by any two matrices, then we can say that the two matrices are equal. Let us consider an example. It is given that A is a matrix of the order 2 by 2, B is a matrix of the order 2 by 2, and it is given that if these two matrices are equal, A is equals to B, then find the value of the unknown quantity. Unknown quantity means this X and Y. What was the definition? If two matrices are equal, then their order must be same. It is clearly visible that their orders are same. Then now what will happen if their orders are same? Then their corresponding elements will also be same. Now compared to the corresponding